It's a large-scale experiment that tries to replicate the Earth. And as Andrew McCrea tells us, it's proving to scientists that we may just be at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to our knowledge about the world.
Our focus has been the fate of water in semi-arid environments and looking at that more specifically.
Perhaps you know it from pictures or even a personal visit. Or there was that infamous movie involving Pauly Shore a couple of decades ago. It's called Biosphere 2, and it remains one of the world's most amazing structures.
So Biosphere 2 covers a little over 3 acres, 7.2 million cubic feet, has 6,500 panes of glass.
Here you can find the rainforests, the oceans, and other environments. The original idea was to study Earth's biomes in this sealed space. People would be placed inside to test their ability to grow food and survive for a long period of time without resources from the outside world.
8 people were sealed inside in September of 1991. They successfully stayed inside for that 2 years. Now they had some challenges, and I think many of us heard about those challenges, and one of the big ones was dealing with soils. So they created very rich soils to support the intensive growth in their agricultural space, but also their rainforest.
The respiration of microorganisms in the soil outpaced plant photosynthesis, creating a decline in the amount of oxygen within Biosphere 2, requiring oxygen to be pumped inside. But the experiment should not be viewed as a failure, says Adams.
Probably the most significant lesson, in my opinion, is how little we truly understand Earth systems and how they're interrelated and how they interact.
It is so tightly built that it loses less air than the International Space Station. Such a facility had great value to the scientific community, even if people would no longer be living inside for long periods of time. One major long-term experiment now being conducted is the Landscape Evolution Observatory, or LEO. It is comprised of 3 massive slopes of volcanic material. The raised beds are on sloping platforms. The amount of water applied to the surface can be measured, as well as the volume of water that penetrates the surface.
And now we're looking at how that system changes, and that fundamental question. It rains in the mountains, how much ends up downstream for you and I to use, and how is that quality impacted?
Today, Biosphere 2 is owned and operated by the University of Arizona. A number of experiments are taking place here at any one time, and unlike many scientific laboratories, this one is open for people to see.
And so for many of us, we never have that opportunity to walk down the hallways of a university or an agricultural research center. Here you can do that, and you can see firsthand what we're doing, the relevancy to your everyday life.
One of the most often asked questions by visitors here to Biosphere 2 is, what happened to Biosphere 1? Well, Biosphere 1 is the Earth itself. And the research taking place inside here is helping us better understand how to conserve resources and grow food for the years to come. Traveling the countryside near Oracle, Arizona, I'm Andrew McCrea.
Can you imagine living there for a year? My goodness, claustrophobic. Thanks, Andrew. You can hear and see more of Andrew's travels by visiting AmericanCountryside.com. Well, when we come back, John Phipps continues our conversation about trade. That's next.
Trade criticism. What would you say?
Your vote could help a community organization win $10,000 and send a farmer on a dream sports trip. Vote now and help make dreams come true at powertodomore.com. Sponsored by Resicor Corn Herbicide.
The fabric in this bulletproof vest is so strong, it could stop a speeding bullet. And this biaxial braid fabric is so strong, we decided to build a hose out of it. And here it is, the brand new Pocket Hose Brass Bullet. So incredibly strong, it can stop these trucks dead in their tracks. Just turn on the water and watch the brass bullet inflate and expand to a full-size super hose. Then when you're done, turn off the water and it shrinks back down to a lightweight pocket hose. This new brass bullet hose will never tangle or kink. Never! Get the incredible 25-foot Pocket Hose Brass Bullet today for only $19.99. And you'll also get the Turbo Shot Jet Nozzle free. Order now, and you can double your order. Just pay a separate fee. Toss the old hoses away and grab a brass bullet hose today.
Call 1-800-976-6751 to get your brass bullet hose. Call or visit brassbullethose.com. So call 1-800-976-6751. Order now.